Hey guys, welcome to this short and sweet morning yoga flow. We are going to be stretching the whole body. We'll energize and wake ourselves up and set ourselves up for the best day possible. So this isn't limited to just mornings. So anytime that you feel that you need a bit of a wake up or an energy boost, come back to this video. And I do this daily just to feel great when you wake up. So this will just release any stress and any tension that has maybe built up overnight, and just start you off on the right foot for your day. So let's get started by coming to a seated cross-leg position. And take a nice big inhale through the nose and then an exhale out through the mouth. And gently drop your right ear down towards the right shoulder. So feeling that stretch sensation along the left side of the neck. So we're opening up, we're creating space along this left side. So often an area that will tend to feel tight, tense, especially in the mornings. So breathe into that stretch. Imagine sending your breath to the area that's opening, the area where you feel the stretch sensation. Now lift the head back to center and lower left ear down to the left shoulder. And just continue some slow and smooth breaths in and out through the nose. Come back through to the center, and then we'll lower chin down to the chest for a stretch along the back of the neck. Lift the head, and then start opening up the front of the neck and the throat, lifting the gaze slightly up towards the sky, as long as that feels comfortable on the neck. Lower back to the center, and then just take it over to the right one more time. And just let go of anything that you may be holding on to right now. Come back through to the center and then lower left ear to left shoulder. Back to the center and then chin to chest. Releasing all of that tension from the shoulders, the neck and the upper back. Lifting through the middle and then taking the head back. All right, good. Come back to the center, and then we'll take the right hand down and start to reach the left arm up and over for a side body stretch. So keeping that space between the shoulder and the ear. So we don't want to be closing off the area that we've just opened up. Lower the hand down and then reach the right arm up and over. And again, take it over to the right. Lower left hand down, reach the right arm up. And again, this time, pause here. Really breathe into the stretch. Opening up through the muscles on the left side waist. This is such a nice stretch to do in the morning time. Maybe taking your gaze up towards the fingers, keeping the neck, the side of the neck nice and open. And lower the hand down, take it over to the left. One more breath, in through the nose and out through the nose. Lower back down. And we'll take a twist. The left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Use the right fingers to press down behind the hip. So use that right arm as an anchor. Lift and lengthen through the spine. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, start to twist, gazing over the right shoulder. Again, inhale, pressing down into your seat. And exhaling. Add into that twist. Coming all the way back to center and taking it over to the to the left. Right hand to the left outer knee. Use your left arm as an anchor. Inhale, find length through the spine. Sit as tall as you can. Exhale, gaze over that left shoulder. Shoulders softening down and away from the ears. And then come all the way back. Good, and we're going to make our way over onto all fours. So come over onto the hands and knees. Wrists stacked underneath of the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. So we're just going to start to take some rotation movements. So just pressing into the palms, soft elbows, and just start circling the body, moving the spine in any direction that feels good for you here. Just ironing out any of those kinks that we, in particular, will find more of in the morning. And then rotate the other way now. And then come back to the center, find a flat back, press down into the palms, and as you take an inhale, start to arch through the spine, dropping your belly down, opening up the chest. So soft gaze forwards. And on your exhale, begin to round through the spine, hug the belly in, and drop your chin down towards the chest, feeling the shoulder blades spreading apart now. Creating space along the upper back. Take an inhale, arch, drawing the shoulder blades together now, opening up the chest. And then exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale, one more, arch, shining the heart forwards. And then exhale, round, drawing the belly in. And then come to a neutral spine, so a flat back. And we'll extend the left leg, so tuck the toes, extend the leg long, and then spin that right foot back behind you. So we're coming into a modified side plank, so the hips are opening up towards the left, pressing to the right palm, and reach the left arm up and over. For this amazing side body stretch all the way down the left side. Breathing into that stretch sensation. Slow, steady breaths. Opening up the body. Release that tension. And then let the hand come all the way back down. And we'll extend the right leg long, spinning the hips open to the right side now. Reach right arm up and over. Big side body stretch. Keeping that space between the shoulder and the neck. Trying not to create any more tension within the body. And then lower, right palm back down. Good. And just check that the hips are stacking over the knees and start to walk the hands forwards and begin to lower the forehead down to the floor. So we're here in puppy pose. Just gently draw the belly in. So the core is engaged. It's not completely relaxed here. So soften and melt the chest towards the earth. Another big heart opener. So really ease yourself into this. If you feel that you've come in too far, ease off. And we're going to lower to our forearms and lower ourselves all the way down to the belly, taking the hands wide so that they're just to the off of the edges of the mat. Tent up onto the fingers, forehead comes down, firm up the thighs, lift the kneecaps up towards the hips. Take an inhale and begin to peel the chest away from the earth, opening up the front body. And exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Just coming to your depth here, not forcing anything that doesn't feel comfortable or anything that feels painful. Avoid. And lower. One more time. Inhale, peel up. And exhale to lower. Bring the hands back underneath of the shoulders, tuck the toes, press into the palms and start shifting your hips back. From here, draw the belly in and up. Start to lift the knees away from the ground. Come into find a downward facing dog. So if it is first thing in the morning for you, your body is probably a lot tighter, more restricted. So have a nice generous bend in the knees. Spread the fingers wide, relax the head between the shoulders. Just send your gaze between the ankles. And you might like to have a pedal out through the feet, lowering one heel down at a time. Deepening the stretch in the backs of the legs, in the calf muscles. And then press heels down towards the earth, keeping that bend through the knees. And from here, we'll take a walk to the top of our mats. Bend the knees even more if you need to here. And when you get there, come into ragdoll. So let the upper body drape over the lower body. Hands come to cup opposite elbows. Let the head hang heavy. Let the shoulders relax. Take some deep breaths in and out. Releasing the entire back body, the back of the neck, all the way down the spine, down the backs of the legs. And then let the hands drop down and begin to round up through the spine. Coming all the way up to stand. Good, well done. From here, take an inhale and reach the arms up high. As you exhale, come into a fold, so hinge from the hips. Soften the knees and lower yourself down. Bringing the hands to the earth. Lowering, relaxing the neck, the shoulders. Take an inhale, bring the hands to the low legs and lift up halfway, so lengthen out the spine. And on an exhale, bend the knees, lower the hands and step the left foot towards the back of your mat. Lower the left knee down for a low lunge. The right knee stacks over the right ankle. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open up the chest. And release. Bring the hands now down to the mat. Heel toe the right foot out to the right edge of the mat. Fingertips press down to the earth. For lizard pose. So sinking the hips down and forwards. Staying here, maybe propping your hands onto a block or two if you have them. Some books can be used for the same effect. So opening up the hips. Know that this pose done at a later time in the day, when the body is a lot warmer, once you've been moving around, you may feel a lot more open in the hips. You might lower down to the forearms, maybe not yet, and whichever way is absolutely perfect for you. So do what your body needs to do right now. Keeping length in the spine. And if you lower down, come back to the hands. Heel toe the foot back to the center. Tuck the back toes and step that left foot forwards. Hands to low legs. Inhale breath as you lengthen, halfway lift. Taking the round out from the back. And then exhale, bend in the knees, stepping the right foot back for low lunge. Soften that right knee down. Again, take the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Soften shoulders down. So you might find that you're a little bit more upright in your lunge, and that is fine. You may feel the need to deepen the stretch, and you might sink down into the hips a little bit more. So really, this is about listening to your own body. What do you need? Release the arms, heel toe the foot over to the left edge of the mat for lizard pose. So maybe propping it onto the fingers, maybe palms come down, maybe you use a prop. And also notice here how one side may be tighter than the other. I know this side is definitely tighter for me. And so I won't be lowering down to the forearms here. So you do you. Start to heel toe that left foot back. Tuck the back toes and take a step to the top of your mat. Inhale for length through the spine, gaze forwards. Open up the chest. And as you exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to a downward facing dog. Press heels towards the earth. And with your next inhale, step the right foot between the hands. And we'll come into a crescent lunge. So we're on the ball of the back foot now. Option to lower the back knee down to modify. So we're bending into the front knee, weight in that front foot. Reaching the arms up. Firm up through the legs. Energize the arms and the fingers. And then lower the left palm down and reach the right arm back and up for a twisted lunge. Lower the right hand down. And then come back to your lunge. We'll start to straighten this front leg. Reach the arms forwards. Keep a flat back. Feel that stretch through the back of the leg. And notice whether you may feel like you want to bring the hands down and fold over the front leg. Or maybe you stay upright. Maybe you lower hands down to a block. Bend into the front knee, step yourself back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot between the hands now. Find your crescent lunge. Opening up the chest, stretching through the right hip flexor so you'll feel probably a stretch along the front of the right thigh. Lower the right palm down and reach the left arm back and up for your twisted lunge. Lower left hand down. Start to rise up again, straightening the front leg this time, perhaps already feeling a stretch here. Reach the arms forwards, keeping that flat back. Inhale. And exhaling into a fold over that front leg. Maybe, maybe not. Bend that front knee and then step back, downward facing. Take a nice full breath in through the nose and then empty out through the mouth. Lower the knees down to the floor. Widen them to about as wide as the mat. Bring big toes together, hips down over the heels. Walk the hands forwards and lower the forehead down for child's pose. And just taking a couple of breaths here. Just soaking in everything that you've just brought into the body, the fresh air, the energy. And the positive start to your day. Start to slowly rise, walking the hands back, lifting the head. Come to a seat, maybe kneeling or cross legs, your choice. And we'll take one last cleansing breath here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And And we have come to the end of that morning stretch and wake up yoga. Thanks so much for joining me. I will see you again soon. Please let me know how you feel, how you got along. Thank you so much. Namaste.